Hi all. So welcome to day 2 of this performance testing and engineering course using JMeter and other tools like App Dynamics, Dynatrace, right? And so many other tools that are used in a general project. That all will be covered. So to like yesterday, I have taken almost 45 minutes answering your queries, right? So in that many were having doubts on the course content, what will be covered and not. So today, first we'll have a brief on the course content, right? Again, in detail, little bit in detail. Then, if time is left, we will see some topics, right? We will see the JMeter for download and installation as well. So to start with, all this course content is kept on this link, which is also shared in WhatsApp group. So it's there on the website, and this so that is first thing. Second thing about this Performetrics website, right? So it's a very dedicated platform, or you can say a dedicated website related to performance testing and engineering one. So you can find here any uh, uh, blog, right, or related article on any performance testing tool and engineering concept. Okay, so we are like from we are here this website is in their in existence from last 10 years or more than that, 12 years, right? We have a YouTube channel on the same name, right? So if uh, if you all have seen the videos, correct? So we have almost 10,000 subscribers also, right? So so coming to the point, right? So we are in dedicated field of this performance testing. So what I'm trying to say is we can deliver the core value in the in this course, right? It will be worth. Next, so next will be starting, right? So first of all, if we see, so I'll take you through this PDF. The same content is there on the website as well, but on PDF it will be more easy. So I'll just give you a walkthrough. Uh, okay, so you can see here, so it will be like 75 hours of course, which is 45 days plus, right? So, and 1 hour and 50 minutes each day. Then each day recorded video will be provided through YouTube with lifetime access. Correct. We'll be using 5 to 6 application module to do the real-time project scripting and execution. So what will be those scenarios will be like product booking will be there, user registration, hotel booking, hotel cancellation, and login is there. One internal application is also there to understand complex dynamic values and correlation, right? So I'll show you the applications also in the last or now also I can show you. So one application we have is like Adapting, correct? So it's a hotel booking website. So if you also want to explore this, so you can do register now. You can fill in some details. First, you have to create a credential. So
Sorry, Vallabh, the screen is not visible.
not visible.
Uh, it's visible
No,
to me.
it's visible. Yeah,
It's visible to us.
fine. Yeah, to whom it's not visible? Puneet or who?
For me, it's visible.
Yeah. So whoever is facing issue, just rejoin. Fine. So yeah, back on track. So I'll like I'm just telling you. So we have user registration here also, correct? So for it's like a real-time application only. So if you have to sign in, right, to book a hotel and then cancel hotel, it's not real-time hotel app, but a demo app. So almost working like a real-time app. So it's not a pure dummy, you can say. It's almost like real-time only. Okay. So you can, if you want to explore this, just create a username, password, and all this thing, and email address. So a confirmation mail will go to your personal email ID, which you'll be putting here, right? And then through that you can activate the account and you can sign in. So here user registration is also there. Then we have so once you log in, what happens? Currently, I do not have credential for this because the credential I used long back it has expired, I believe. So we have to recreate it. So no need to worry about that, right? Or else I could have on and so on even said, but not a problem. You can also do. So it is used for booking hotel and then cancellation. So a real time scenario, right? Then we have another one which is no commerce. So uh, yeah, so it's open. Okay, so we have no commerce, right? So this is a login page basically with admin and password. So anyone can use this. And when we this is auto filled, you can see here. So whenever we log in, right? It's little slow, I guess, today. So this is slowness. Fine. So let it load. Okay, till it loads, I will start JMeter. I'll show you some other thing. Fine. So let it load. Meanwhile, so edit in POC. So I'll just close this. Then other are like we have till it loads. I'll come back. Right. So other we have are like you can see here. We have pet store. Right. So on pet store, it's a paid booking website. So it's also like product booking. Why are they so slow? Internet not working. Uh, hope my audio video is not lagging at your end, right? So you see, so this is pet store, right? That is also online application you can search, and here we book the pets, right? So here also two scenarios are there. You are registering user and booking the pets, okay, product booking. Then for the same application, we have WAR file also. WAR file. WAR file is like deployable. So we can currently it's online, right? It's global. Anyone can access it. But with for same application, we have WAR file which you can deploy at in your local machine also. Or like if you have AWS account, you can deploy this application and use it for practice purpose. So like yesterday, a guy was asking, like one person was asking, like, can we deploy one application on AWS? So yeah, so we will give that WAR file. I'll also tell you using Tomcat we can do that. Right? So locally, I'll show you how to deploy this. Right? So for this application, and this is web like global, right? So for practice purpose. Apart from that, so this is an optimers. So you see, it's also a good website. And so many options we have, catalog, sales, and many things are there. So here, basically, so many things are there, but uh, um, so this is also can be used for practice. Here, one important scenario is the login one, so that will be covered, right? Apart from that, so this is done, JPT, so done, right? Then we have so many other as well, optional also. So you can practice on Blaze demo for practice purpose. It is so many open source applications are also available if you want to practice. Don't know why they are opening. So this is Blaze demo. It's like a flight booking kind of simulated or demo website. Then this Mercury tours, it's opening or not? Check. No, it's not there. So I think this has been removed. So fine. So we have four, right? And then we have their application to check this uh, file upload download. Okay, FTP, HTTP. Then REST API, all other I'll show you just a second. I'm opening them. So next is like
There is one Parabank as well, right? Demo website.
that is not opening. This bank, no? Bank per se. This is also not available now. But
Okay, Parabank. If you will
where
search Parabank, that is also a banking website for
this
demo
one, no?
purpose.
Parabank. Okay, on Google
Yes,
you are saying.
yes, yes.
Okay, I'll search it. Let me just. So this is one application where like pop-up, correct? Here pop-up comes. You see Windows. This is all Windows authentication, Kerberos. So to hand how it is handled, right? So this to see that, right? So this is also real time, right? On many application you'll see this. So we will be using that. Then file upload, FTP testing, right? So we have FTP for file upload download, FTP, correct? And We have HTTP is on a website, correct? HTTP HTML file download and upload, that is also there. So that will be used, right, for file upload download scenario, how that is done. Then APIs. So come to APIs. So we have the APIs. So many APIs website are also there to do API testing, correct? This is one website. Then this is Swagger for pet store. The pet store application that I have shown, right? So for that application, this is API as well. Okay, API. Um, so that is web, and these are APIs for that site. Then uh, this is opening or not. This is currency converter. It's like it's for soap. Okay, if it's not opening, what happens? Some this many applications are like free maintainable, right? So what happens sometime their maintainer may fail to maintain it, so it happens. Okay, this banking app is not available now. Okay, one you are saying, we will Google it. What you are saying? Para banking. Para bank.
Parabank. Parabank. Yes.
It's correct. This one.
Yes.
Parasoft.
Yes. Yes. First one.
Okay. So it's fine. I was not aware of that. So we can use this as well. So it's like it's uh it's like banking or
Yeah, banking only, just basic banking.
okay, basic.
So username will be John and
Hmm.
password will be demo.
Okay, John Deere. Fine. Okay, great. So so yeah, we can use this also. So it's great that we got it, right? Correct. So this is also there, right? Correct. So it's like something little bit banking. So we can use this also for practice purpose, right? So we have so many application now, right? Next is so I have shown you for like which applications will be used, right? Then there is one internal application is there where to understand more on correlation. So that also I show this, like correlation, right? So what is correlation? So that also I'll come and explain. So what is a complex correlation if you see? So suppose this is a launch, right? So what happens in performance testing when we prepare a script, they look like something similar to this. For every application we have to prepare. So this is a small one. I'll be showing you another as well. So if you see, there are some values. Uh, you see, they are alphanumeric in nature, correct? And they are big also. Sometimes they can be big, they can be very small, right? You see. Now they can occur in multiple places depending on the complexity of application, right? So this application is little complex. So that's why I've kept the script and other thing to know more on that, right? So if we see in launch only we have two requests, and in second request we have two dynamic values here. They are called dynamic values. Okay, this value. Then we have login here. So when we do login, we pass a username password, right? So on any application we have username password. Then again in here one dynamic value, see so small, but it's passing in URL, correct? So to get an idea, right? To get an idea, like then we have more here. So here also, it's also passing in URL, correct? Um, then I'll show one more. So you can see here CSRF token is there. These are inputs form data, right? After that again a client ID. So hope you see, right? They are alphanumeric in nature. Right? They can be so small sometimes. They can be big also. So this is also application is there to understand the complexity of correlation. So these all are there, right? So going back again to the course content, right? So those are like those will be the uh, yeah, those will be like hands-on scenario we have to practice, right? So we have so much in detail, so no need to worry like uh, or also no need to think like that uh, like whether they will be covered or not, right? It's mentioned, so if it is clearly mentioned, so it will be covered. So you cannot like you can always ask us like you have mentioned this but you have not covered this, right? So you have always that right is there, so do not worry about it. Next is so that has been done on scripting, right? What application and module will be using. We got one new application today as well from one so thank you for that. Also one banking application also we got, we can use that as well, right? There are other also, so for now it's they are not in bookmark, but like so many 2 3 more applications are there in backend. They are kept in my laptop only somewhere there, so that link also I'll be giving. So we have if you want to practice like 7 8 application will be there, right? uh, there. Next so but primary focus will be on these 6 scenarios, uh, and right, primary focus will be on. Then next so next will be like you can easily crack interview up to 3 to 4 years of experience if you attend every bit of this like every concept of this course, right? Whatever is taught, so that is for guarantee. Next job referrals will be provided, so this is very important, right? Now what is the meaning of job referrals? Job referrals is like you have to understand that, see, I have taught like not we are in IT industry, right? So we have a contact, like friends are there and colleagues are there in different companies. Plus, like I have taught almost 3,000 plus people, right? So their contact is also there with me. So what happens? There are a list of company in which they are working, correct? So that list of companies will be given to you in Excel, and whenever you find any opening through LinkedIn, through Naukri, and you can go and check in that company, right? That okay, we have a opening with this company. So at that time, you can contact us or me, right? And we will get that referred because already that person will be there, right? Who is known to us. So that is a main thing, correct? Because job referral is more important nowadays. Then, so that is a major key point of this course. In the end, I'll show you that Excel sheet also. I have to download from Google Drive. So I have to sign in there. So since the session is live, so currently I cannot sign in because of the privacy issue. Or maybe in next session I can show you. I'll download it and I'll show you. So Excel sheets are where all the data element there. Right? For every attendee, it's there. So that is done. Next, you can join any future batch. Right? So suppose you are not able to join this. Like suppose you are paid and in middle something happened and you left the course because of some uncertainty, right? Some region. So you can always join the next batch whenever it will start. Correct. So it will be free and you do not have to pay. Then class notes, document, these PPTs, all thing will be provided. Correct. JMeter script, interview questions, all scenarios, all thing will be provided through Google Drive. Videos will be provided through YouTube. Correct. So yesterday videos has been uploaded today, right? So you might have seen. So like that one, videos will be provided through YouTube with lifetime access. Then we will also do assessments, weekly MCQs, right? Multiple questions, common questions. Then a special doubt session will be there on weekend, either on Saturday or Sunday, depending on the availability of the attendees, right? Next, so next let us, so that same course, it has been briefed here, so you can read. But what I'll do, I'll just go in little depth and I'll explain each thing from here. Okay, day one. So fine. So first thing, we'll start with introduction to performance. So which we have done yesterday, right? Then day two will be like the installation um, related to JMeter and the installation. So proper installation. So a JMeter tool look like this. You see, I've just opened it. It look like this, and this is how we prepare a script, and then we run the test, all those things. So first thing will be like starting with the installation, right? So these many points will be covered. Installation and launching in that Java and other thing installation and their setup is there. Then how to do that on Windows, Mac, and Linux, right? Then on command line and uh, command line means through command prompt. We do many thing in IT industry, right? So through command line and how to do, and then through GUI also how to do that, right?
Political
Then
countries. Oh, no,
uh,
no.
yes,
Okay. PSTK.
okay. Next. Next, we will start with core concept. So, what is core concept? Like understanding the server, the protocols. Okay, performance testing life cycle. So, in performance testing life cycle, the NFR gathering and other things are there. So, like yesterday, some person were asking what is NFR and then test plan. Correct. So, we will be understanding about that. So, in that, if we see, what is cloud on premise, right? Understanding them, then these things are called as protocol. In that this HTTP is there, so we will understand that. And this is PTLC life cycle, right? Which is a set of steps. Okay, now so everything goes in this phase, right? So properly how to do that, right? Next, so that whole thing, apart from that, understanding this HTTP protocol. So it has a 5 schema. Now, what is this HTTP protocol? So let me show you. So it's like understanding what happens at the backend level. So uh, so this tab is called F12 Developer Tool. Okay, Dev tool. It's there in every browser. So when we go to any website, suppose Flipkart, so we see something, right? We see something here. We see Flipkart here, Flipkart.com. Then we see the request method status. Then we have headers, request header, and downside we have, okay, this is response header, right? And then downside we have request header. Then we have response, right? Response. Then apart from that, if you see here, this all other thing which are like SVG file or image or JavaScript are there, which are downside. So they are which so these are called embedded resources. So this whole thing is part of a concept of HTTP protocol. Okay? So like 5 schemas are there. Then in that the CSS file, the Java, the image, and the SVG file that we see, right? So understanding them, the request header, the response header, that is main thing, because any website works like that, or any application or any web service you take, right? Everything communicate on this request response basis one. Okay. Then after that, after covering this, we will be talking about the architectures, right? uh, which is different layers and architectures are there. Yield layer, business layer. Okay. So how what are they? Correct? What are they? How they behave? So different architectures and different layers. Okay. So we have 1 tier, 2 tier, 3 tier architecture and these layers, right? They are the core component of any application. Right? So let us say, for an example, if any and they this like they make these layers, okay, different softwares or tools or the languages, right? Coding languages are there which helps in making. So we have to understand, right? Because every application has a blueprint kind of a stuff which look like this, right? And so on some technology only they are designed, right? So any on any application if you are working, we have to understand that, right? So that will be covered. So this all then cookie and cache thing are also there. In browser there is stuff called cookie and cache user session, right? So we will be understanding that as well. Then so this core concept will take 4 days. After that, we will again enter in JMeter and start using. So first thing, we'll start with the recording. Uh, so everything, like most of the thing, when we do, we have to capture this request, the request that we see here, uh, the request that we see here. So whenever we do anything, request will be generated. So on any application when we are working, we have to capture those requests, right? So how that capturing is done, okay, that is called recording. So understanding that, right, and all the best practices and other thing. So that whole thing. Then in recording only some challenges are there, like uh, this proxy server setup, then changing port and proxy, right? Then we have this filtering. Yeah, filters are also there, filtering of irrelevant request and embedded resources. Okay, then next we have certificates as well, right? So this certificate concept is also there for recording. Correct. In that also some certificate regeneration, certificate deleting, and again regenerating. So how that is done? Because while recording only, we will face challenge. Like let us say this is Flipkart, and if you go and try to do recording, right? A simple scenario only. Let us say launching of this Flipkart directly, you will not be able to record. It will throw error because it's secure website, right? So that time, the certificates comes in picture. So how to handle them or how to use them. So this whole stuff will take like what it is, yeah, 3 days to cover. Okay. After that, we will have a walkthrough of JMeter directory and then plugins. So JMeter directory, like whenever we install this JMeter software, so this is how JMeter uh, directory look. Means in the JMeter folder we have some other folder and files, and then we have here bin directory. So many stuff. So what are they? Correct? Because we have to understand them when we are using because many of these we use. Correct. So understanding them. Then some plugins are also there. Plugin means additional components, additional elements. So if you see here, we have used something here, like you see test plan, thread group, simple controller, right? View result tree. So these are called elements of the chain. They are used, right, when we do anything. Correct. And about request and response, why we understand in initially, if you see here, the here request is there, then headers are there, right? If I expand this, you can see here we have headers, correct? Request header, which is there in same, yeah, request header, response header. So they are simulated. So we have to understand, right? So that's why starting with that will starting will be with this concept. Okay. So so uh, so this files and folder inside JMeter bin directory or JMeter directory. Then some others are also there. Then bin directory, these are there. Correct. Then as I said, plugins. Okay, that will be covered. One day it will take. Uh, yeah, one day it will take on that. Then we will start the. We'll take a product booking scenario first, and we'll so we'll see how to prepare a test case. Correct. Uh, yeah. So how to prepare a business scenario or test case document, right? So we will take, as you say, product booking, user registration, hotel booking, and hotel cancellations are there. So first we'll take product booking and we'll see all the steps, right? How to do the end-to-end recording and a script enhancement with all best practice. So this phase only takes like almost 24 steps are there in this. So first recording, then about heap size, understanding memory management. Okay, how to do recording with all the best practices, then announcement. uh, so these steps are there. So it will be like I'm just giving glimpse, right? So you can see enhancement step as 24, 23 steps, right? Correlation, use of cookie, CSV dataset element used to handle multiple data and user credentials. Correct? Then correlation parameters in done. Then use of functions, writing some code, right? So somewhere we need code. So when we do that, then using assertion. Assertion means validating the response, verifying the response, right? Error handling is there, script stabilization. After that, uh, some like parameterization of port protocol, they are there using p function and all those things. Then think time, pacing, right? Then what are the other setting to retrieve the embedded resources if needed? So all these thing, so that itself will take some like 6 7 days, because this is in depth. On PPT it looks as short, but they are in depth because practically all thing will be shown, right? On dynamic value only we'll see how dynamic value happens, what are they. There are two types, we'll understand them, right? All those things, how to do this correlation. So I just show you here only that these are dynamic value, right? Here these are dynamic. In every script on every application they will be there. So more main thing when we prepare a script, 50% of work is like handling or fixing this dynamic. In this only the proper steps are there, right? And in that only some challenges are there that comes under regular expression extractor. So where uh, so many things are like regular expression extractor, attributes, uh, uh, complex scenarios, different scenarios, right? Extracting the value, correct? Because this value they comes from server side and we have to extract it. So like we use regular expression extractor. uh, okay, so I have not this is what it's a blank, so we have to fill it. That is what will be learned. So there are different challenges, you see, different complex scenarios will be there and challenges will be there. So that is highlighted this uh, 6 7 steps. uh, yeah, and then some additional scenarios as well. So I'll be talking about this thing in last. Okay, what is last dynamic value, how to select. So this all will cover a complete end-to-end scenario with regular expression extractor, dynamic value. So it's going to take like how many days? Almost 10 days are there. So using this we will understand like how to prepare a script with uh, all best practices. Use of functions are there, you can see error handling, everything. Correct. Pacing, loop, um, duration, delay, how to set, so on. So once that is done, right, then we'll take another all other scenario. User registration are there, hotel booking, okay, login, and some other concept as well. Use of time functions, then a separate session or regular expression, which I was saying. Different test data handling using CS. So after this, we will do the execution, because when we this is scripting, but let me show you. Just, so one example. So this is a script for product booking, and we'll be preparing like this. So I've just made it small. Okay. So you can see the parameterization using key function, all those things, right? Assert, use of assertion, think time, everything, right? How to do with best practices. So everything is there. Now, after that, let us say we have to run, because running, why we prepare the script so that they can do what a real user does, right? And then we run it for multiple users, correct? Like 10 users or 20 users, whatever. Suppose I'll give it 10, and we can run it. just show you result also. So just to show you guys, I'm just running in. This is called GUI, graphical user interface. So suppose I'm running a 10 user test. You see, report is also come parallel, and so this is test result, and a report will also be generated. So running, right? Test running and execution. So this itself involves. It is finished. I ran little fast. Okay, so 10 user, and we have seen response time. Now, okay. So yeah. So execution, right? So this is what execution people. So we have so many steps. We have to change some lines in the properties file of JMeter. So properties file is a important properties file are important component of JMeter where which controls the working behavior of JMeter. So you can see here JMeter properties file is there, and if we open that in Notepad, right? So we have thousands of lines are there, and they basically control the working behavior of JMeter. So many lines. So understanding them, few lines are important. We have to use always, correct? So we have to start with that, right? What are the best practices? Where we run the test, heap size, how much heap we can keep, all this test, then the commands to run. So for now, this test that we have seen, it is executed in GUI, okay, graphical user interface. But generally in Jenkins or CI/CD pipeline, they are executed through command, which is also called a non-GUI or CLI mode, command line interface, right? So how to do that, right? So we have command, correct? And their best practices and many stuff related to that, understanding the report. So many things are there. Right? So for now, it will be like everything. It's not be possible to explain now, right? Okay. So I'm just giving over. Then understanding that report in details. So whenever we run a test, correct? So the final report. So I ran 100 user test long, and I've kept it. So you can see here. So this is the final report when we run a test. So analyzing it, reading it, right? How to identify bottlenecks, what are a different type of bottlenecks. So all those things will come under execution, and that is what is mentioned here. Understanding that data report 90%, right? Bottleneck baseline, what that, how to analyze, do the reporting, correct? So this all will take 3 to 4 days. Right? After that, uh, uh, one day will be used to cover this. This is also inside what we can say inside concept of JMeter. So for using P function, we make our script ready, or you can say pre-ready, so that it can run in Jenkins or CI/CD pipe. Okay, right here, yeah, here. Okay, so we'll be talking about that. Then running a test suite. Now, what is running a test suite? Means running different scenarios, multiple scenarios. So for now, let us say that on Flipkart, there will be 2, 3, 4 scenarios will be there. Like suppose someone is booking a product, someone is canceling a product, someone is writing review. So how will run them parallel, right? Uh, okay, how you will distribute the load, right? Load. Okay. So that is there. Then we have this all reporting and understanding them. Then next will be understanding a scoping rule. So in JMeter, there is a important rule according to which all elements work. So you see here, these are elements. Everything that we have used here. You see the user-defined variable SCSV, right? A simple controller, think time. Then here we will be having some header manager. This is extractor, right? Error handling. Uh, this is RSA for error handling. Then to verify the response. So they have a working behavior. They work according to some rule, right? So that rule is very important to know. Okay. So basically that's what scoping of JMeter element and execution precedency. So interview sometimes questions asked from is asked from this part as well. Right? Their execution precedency and a scoping rule. So they can arrange some element of JMeter like that, and they can ask you like tell us which element will execute first, right? What is the sequence of their execution? Correct. So we have to understand that. That is important. After that, we'll talk about distributed testing, which is master slave. So yeah, test suit execution. Okay. Before distributed testing, Jenkins is there. Jenkins and InfluxDB, GitHub and yeah. So we will talk about that. Slide is downside here. Yeah, Jenkins is there. So in this, we will be learning about Jenkins integration, GitHub, right? So GitHub is an online, uh, or you can say cloud. It is a cloud version of Jenkins, and it is used in every industry project, right? Where anything you want to run, right? So all the script, like suppose this is script, correct? Which I just ran. It is local in my laptop, so we can put that in that GitHub. We can that is through repo, right? Some Git commands are there, push, pull, and all those things, branching, correct? Uh, Creating branch and execution is done through those GitHub, and some runners are also there. So generally they are configured by SRE team in any project, but we'll see how to run them, how to configure, how to run it in Jenkins, right? And so that we have a real-time idea as well. So that will be part of Jenkins. Then InfluxDB and Grafana integration. So Grafana thing look like it's a visualization stuff or test monitoring tool also we can see. So Grafana. So you want dashboard. So suppose we are running a test, right? So you see how many number of users you are running. All this we can parallelly monitor when we run the test in a little bit graphical form or more interactive form. So for that, this setup is done. Even error, if it is coming, all those things we can see. So that integration, right? So that one day is on that. And then we have distributed testing. Distributed testing is where in real time we'll see. Like, so see, whenever we do performance testing, so sometime you'll be doing for 1,000 users, maybe then maybe 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. So what happens? There is a limitation that from one system, or let us say using one JMeter, you can generate 4,000 or 5,000 user load. But suppose requirement is there to run till 20,000 user load, then how we will do that, right? So that is where multiple system is configured. They are set up in a line, and then they are used to put a load simultaneously at a time, right? So suppose one system, if you are putting a load of 5,000 and we have three system for an example, so how much 15,000 user load we can do, right? Similarly, if we bring some more systems, so easily we can do 25,000 user load, right? So a detailed walkthrough. This will not be theoretical, do not understand like that. So with all practical hands-on session how that is done, we will see. Okay. So you can just see on distributed testing only there is detail three yeah, four PPTs, detailed PPTs are there. Then after that uh, again 8 days I think will be on understanding each component of JMeter. So in JMeter, 60, 70 elements are there. So this is JMeter, and if you right click somewhere anywhere, so you see add, and then you can see these are elements, right? These are elements are there. So uh, most important, all 60, 70 top elements will be covered. We will see their use. So when we prepare the script, that time also we'll see, right? But which are escaped or which are not used, but we have to use in some other scenario, correct? So that all we will see, right? So that whole will be there. So these all elements will be covered. Uh, that in this only a little slow. How to do the workload modeling, think time, calculating pacing, number of users. So that all will be covered, right? Then after that we will start a coding section. So 6 days, 5 to 6 days on that coding only, like how we write a code, because sometimes we have to write a code also. So for an example, I'll take one scenario. Just let me go there. So this PPT in between are all about explaining those each component. Then here coding. In that also some real-time use cases are there. Okay, that I have highlighted here. So I have made 2023 use cases. So one example I'll tell you. So let us say that suppose a small example. We will take this website and suppose here I'm booking a pet, suppose dog, right? And then you pick one dog, right? And we did add to cart and all those things. We filled the detail and we booked it. Correct. Now we want to print all this. Suppose in how much price you have purchased this, and yeah, what is the dog model name, right? Name, all those things, correct? Or suppose you are booking for 5 items and all those you want to print to a file, writing it to a file. Right? So how to do that? One example like that. Or let us say you are doing a registration. Okay. So we have a registration here also we can do, or any see, to use any application we have to do a registration, right? Now let us say that this in one, or here also registration is there, or you can take this hotel booking app. So here also suppose you if you do a registration now, you did one registration and you want to print that username and password to a file, correct? Because suppose you want to run a test for 10 users. So you should have that 10 username and credentials, right? Or you want to run it for 100 users. So you should have that real time 10 users username and password. So we have different way to do in real time how that is done. I'll be telling. But for an example, let us say you did 10 registration. Now you want it to be written it in a file, right? Automatically through a script. So that time we have to write it. So there are some use cases are there where we write a code in most of the project. Some common use cases I have covered here. In that we will see variables, integer, string, how to print a value, vars dot put get, how to do a mathematical operation, right? Then string to integer conversion, integer to string conversions, right? All these things, writing multiple values to a file, right? How to prepare a test data file. Okay. Then uh, some other concepts are also there. Okay. In this only some real-time interview questions are also there. Like here you can see passing a token from one request to another request. So this is a very good interview question. This is asking generally by everyone in every interview. Okay. Then we have this two other scenarios also. So I'll explain them to you. Let us say, suppose sometime what will happen when you attend an interview. So that time they give system practice. Now in system practice, what happen? They will give you a scenario and they will ask you to prepare the script like this in JMeter. Okay. So one scenario, suppose the complex one, that suppose we did a sign in here. Okay. Okay. So suppose we did sign in. Now we want to book any pet, let us say, and we booked a pet. We added one pet here to cart. Now, if you see here, there is proceed to checkout. Means when you click, what will happen? We have to fill the payment details and other thing, and then order will be booked. But there we can write, they can give a scenario like, let us say if the subtotal value, if it is greater than if it is greater than subtotal value, if it is greater than equal to $500, right, $500, then only you do proceed to check. If it is not greater than this, then again we have to go to return to the main menu, add some other product, correct, anything, and again add it to cart. So like that we have to keep on adding till till this value becomes more than 500, right? So how we will do that, correct? So that is one thing, one example. So there we use while controller, okay, loop controllers is there, if controller, while controller, okay. Then one more scenario I'll explain, uh, that is somewhere here, selecting second values. Wait. One more very good interview question is here. This one, right? Uh, Capturing the last dynamic value and second last. Now, what it means? So let us say that we are on main page, and suppose if you see fish, a user selecting fish has 4 fish here. Okay. User selecting dog has 6 dogs here, and a user selecting cat has 2 types of cat. Let us say, but last cat, you see, the last value here for cat is the second, right? For dog, its last value is 6, correct? You can see sixth. And for fish, the last value is goldfish, correct? This last one, sixth one, fourth one, sorry, here only 4 are there. So we have different values. The last value is not fixed there. Now the requirement will be that we have to select the last one, which is changing, which is dynamic, right? Dynamic means change. So a user who is selecting fish, he has to select fish, fourth fish, because last one is 4. Same a user selecting dog, he has to select sixth one. So how to do that? So this comes under a complex scenario where we have to write one a small code, and then we have to use some v function. Array concept is there in JMeter. Okay, array concept is there through -1. We make the variables array. We store all the values we extract in array. Okay, then v function. Then we write a code also to get it done. Same way, if it is second last, correct, which is also changing second last, correct. So there we have to write a code to get it done, right? So this can come in scripting when you attend an interview. So yeah, so these all are very important interview questions asked in uh, like system test, they say system test, you might have heard, where they will give the scenario and they will ask to get it done. After that, we'll see the API testing, the deep SOAP API, REST API. Okay. So I think till now we are here day 47. Then day 48, REST API SOAP and DB queries, database query, they are important. Then we will be having this 4 days, 4 to 5 days on using different tools to identify the bottlenecks, how that is done. Okay. Uh, and understanding some core concept of that also, like what is heap dump, thread dump, garbage collection, server monitoring, Windows or Linux, right? How to do that. So that will be there, because once we run a test, then after that we identify the problem. Okay, this here response time is high. Then what we have to do root cause analysis. Okay, it's called RCA, root cause analysis. Like why the problem is happening. So that identification. So on that on uh, so that is done through some method by understanding some concept. So this will be there, because only running a test is not sufficient. Once we run a test, we have to get an idea why, if there is any issue, uh, from where it is coming, how to find it, right? So that is where, and then some additional concept like as you said, file upload, download scenarios. I have just shown it, right? IP spoofing, and then some other functions. So in JMeter, almost 40 functions are there. Okay, inbuilt functions are there. Okay, most of, so all will be explained, right? Which are important. You can see suppose random date function, time functions are there. They generate the time, they generate the date. Right? So this is whole in-depth course content. Right? So I have just given a brief walkthrough. Right? Uh, okay. So what we will do. So I think today almost time is over. So next we will finalize the batch. So those all people who are interested, right? So we will. So in this sequence, everything will be covered. So we'll start the next session from day 2. Okay, day 2, right? So this will go in the same sequence, right? Now, yeah, let me know if you guys have any doubt or anything. I'm happy to answer.
So actually, I have one question. So monitoring part is covered in 4 days only. So that thing actually, I seems like monitoring part should be, take more time.
No, no, it will not take more time because uh, here we will show you by deploying that same JPEG in App Dynamics or Dynatrace. We'll run a test and we'll show you where that bottleneck happened, right? Or where we identified that. So that's what. So even 1 hour on App Dynamics Dynatrace, that is fine.
Okay.
It's not only 4 days because just it's not precisely 4 days. Sometimes it can extend us 5 days also. It take times. So it's not like only in that time frame only you have to complete. Yeah. Okay. Just a second. Fine. Any other question?
So when are going to start this course? Like from tomorrow
Uh,
itself,
no,
because date.
tomorrow I think it's holiday, right? So many
Yes.
people will not be joining. So probably we might do one more session in middle on Thursday or Friday, maybe one day. That we will decide, and uh, uh, yeah, that we will decide and help like inform in the group. Otherwise, final batch will start from Monday.
Yeah, we will inform you on a group as well.
Hmm.
So the batch timing would be the same,
Yes.
like 9 p.m.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other question?
Sir, can you provide this day session, same day interview questions are provided or not?
Same day interview question. No, what happens? See, this is whole course, right? So if you learn whole course, then only will be answer. It's like a book you have to
It,
understand, right?
just like the session wise, the subject wise, say how to questions are interview.
Yeah. So for from that topic, right? What other
Yeah.
thing will be asked? That I'll be telling.
Okay.
No need to
Thank you.
worry about. Let us say suppose we covered this architecture or the layers. So what question can be asked from that? So I'll be telling what are the
Yeah,
any
just
additional
like
questions. Yes, like that. So yeah, any other query? Yeah, please feel free to ask any doubt or anything.
Oh, I have one question. So, actually, let's say we are, recording or doing a performance test. So, let's say if we are recording and we have some, elements and which has been recording, but they are not from the same server we want to use it. So every time we have to exclude them, or we need to, include while we do a run.
Okay. It generally we exclude them. But
So
again, it all depends because what happens when there is a complex application. So many time it will be integrated with different modules. Like modules means features. So some team will be developing one part of the feature, some team will be developing one part, and all will be integrated in one application. Okay. So that time it depends for which that module or feature you are working. So that time you can exclude, okay, the request of other features, right? Because application will be only one, right? But this features are developed by different team, and many team may not be ready with so we exclude that. Sometime if they need know, we have to include so every all the requests for all the modules, so that time we have to include. So it's like all scenario based, okay, or requirement based, like that.
okay, okay. Yeah.
Okay, any other query? So just a poll, like so how many people are interested, right? So please feel free to, we'll be forming the final batch. uh, we have given the demo, right? And even I have given all the answers to the questions yesterday also today. So please feel free to join, right? Or probably we can do one more session, but that will be not a demo, maybe JMeter installation and another thing, or that is optional, or we will directly start from Monday. Depend. We'll decide and let you. So that is there. Yeah. So whoever is interested, the number is displayed here. So you can contact on this number, and anything related to price or anything, please feel free to talk and ask, right? And yeah,
You can ping me
or
on this number
yeah,
showing on
or
the
if you guys need, we will give the scanner as well in the group. You can directly do a payment and just share the screenshot on that number which is there, right? So please save that number, okay? Or it's there in also group. He's the admin who take cares of all these things, so, and I am the trainer. We will also be sharing today some this PDF form of course content, like as many people was asking yesterday. Some feedback of previous batch, right? And uh, the recording of this session and previous batch recording, like just for uh, having a walkthrough. Okay, so I think we are good to go now. It's already 10:15. And, so any yeah, Any more question you have? Or yeah, I can stop the recording. Okay, thank you. So I'm stop.